That's why I'm in this race, to offer change that we can believe in.
Well, we were lied to when Obama came through. Gave us a lot of hope and supposedly a lot of change. Well, I've got change in my pocket, but the hope is gone.
I have talked to so many people who were huge supporters of yours back in 2008. Right. And today they're not sure. I hear more and more that they're disappointed in you.
They're saying that President Obama is nothing like candidate Obama.
They're not happy with the way you're doing your job.
Barack Obama's a politician, and he's not the prophetic leader of a movement.
He's been promising, to us, like whatever he's going to change. I don't see it yet.
If you're willing to work even harder in this election, I promise you change will come.
There's mourning in America. Under the leadership of President Obama, our country is fading and weaker and worse off. His policies were a grand experiment, policies that failed. This November, let's choose a smaller, more caring government, one that remembers us.
Senator McCain would pay for part of his plan by making drastic cuts in Medicare. $882 billion worth.
As president, Barack Obama cut $700 billion from Medicare to pay for Obamacare.
Obamacare was bad policy yesterday. It's bad policy today. Obamacare was bad law yesterday. It's bad law today.
And unfortunately, when you look at Obamacare, the Congressional Budget Office has said it will cost $2,500 a year more than traditional insurance.
Obamacare cuts Medicare by approximately $500 billion. And even with those cuts and tax increases, Obamacare adds trillions to our deficits and to our national debt.
Some differences. We didn't raise taxes. You've raised them by $1 trillion under Obamacare. I just said, Mr. President, you're going down a very, very bad path. Do not continue going down that path, because what you're going to do is you're going to raise taxes on the American people. You're going to cut Medicare. Let's not forget, only one president has ever cut Medicare for seniors in this country, and it's Barack Obama.
Obamacare is going to cost $1.7 trillion over the next 10 years. That's far more than they said it was going to cost when they were selling it. And we know it's just going to continue to cost more and more and more as they force more people into the government healthcare system.
It puts in place an unelected board that's going to tell people ultimately what kind of treatments they can have. Right now, the CBO says up to 20 million people will lose their insurance as Obamacare goes into effect next year.
Do we continue stifling our economy with a growing government that discourages hiring?
There was a survey done of small businesses across the country. It said, what's been the effect of Obamacare on your hiring plans? And 3/4 of them said it makes us less likely to hire people.
Taxing wheelchairs and pacemakers, raising taxes on families making less than $120,000. Free health care comes at a very high price.
As a matter of fact, when Massachusetts did something quite extraordinary, elected a Republican senator to stop Obamacare, you pushed it through anyway. So entirely on a partisan basis, instead of bringing America together and having a discussion on this important topic, you pushed through something that you and Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid thought was the best answer and drove it through. Federal government taking over health care for the entire nation and whisking aside the 10th Amendment, which gives states the rights for these kinds of things, is not the course for America to have a stronger, more vibrant economy. You're right. First of all, I like the way we did it in Massachusetts. I like the fact that in my state, we had Republicans and Democrats come together and work together. If I'm president of the United States, we're going to get rid of Obamacare and return, under our Constitution, the 10th Amendment, the responsibility and care of health care to the people in the states.
As you might imagine, I disagree with the Supreme Court's decision, and I agree with the dissent. What the court did not do on its last day in session, I will do on my first day if elected president of the United States. And that is, I will act to repeal Obamacare.